Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's day 68. There's Magnetic Storm in 2 days. Workshop. Botanist for now. Refinery. Gonna refine some metals, some organics. Let's free up that storage space. Storage. I'm gonna remove 1 mining outpost, 1 non-metal outpost. Let's see, research is fine. Okay. And I
Long day, huh?
can go deal with some anomalies and explore a bit more. Oh, production. This should go up. This as well. Band t-shirt. Torn t-shirt signed by the drummer of the Crooked Testers. I used to have so much fun at their gigs. For years, they were competing with another local band, Liverpool Bugs. I hated anyone who listened to Liverpool Bugs, a holy war between fans. But then both bands joined forces to fight the record company that was ripping them off.
Yes. I was missing that.
Now I'm gonna go deliver that package, because the map is pretty much fully explored besides this part here. How much till package is done? 27 seconds. Awesome. Hello.
Are you still in need of supplies? Because I thought, sharing is caring. What? Man, you just don't give up, do you? Sounds like the pot calling the kettle black. Yeah, I gotta say, I might be able to swallow my pride just this once. It's gotten really tight. You're not a minute too early. Yeah, well, luck with your safe house, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna take luck. You don't sound very hopeful. Listen, this is not exactly a dream vacation. It's about survival. And if I had some kind of guarantee that you could protect us from the corporation, I'd be more than happy to come back instead of struggling with this damn rock. Guarantee? Okay, fair enough. Why don't I think about it and see what I can come up with?
Ask Lena for help. When will pylon be complete? In 17 seconds. Okay, I'm going to wait. And I'm gonna ask for more. I may need more. Anytime now. There we go. Suit upgrade. Then research anomaly shield +1. And then you'll be free. I have enough metals to make another personal cabin for Tabula. Too bad. I can't talk to Lena. And I'm gonna need 50 minerals for that. So in the meantime, I'm gonna try to connect that rubidium to the power source. While waiting for drill cartridge, I'm gonna get some minerals and start working on that beacon. That should be enough. There we go.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
No. You're gonna go to workshop. Now, assignments, auto rubidium. You don't really need to work now. You can just stay like that. Communication. Nothing with Lena. Beacon will be ready in 2 hours. Refiner, how about you go refine more stuff? While I work on this.
Why will we even argue?
Place beacon.
Our dormitory reminds me of my old residence hall. There was always a ridiculous amount of clutter in the common room. Really distracting.
Come on, it's not that bad. Hey, we used to live above a bar. It reeked of burned oil all the time.
You win.
Hi there.
Tabula wants to talk.
Hey, did you want to tell me something? Jan. Okay. What is it? Jan. Yeah, we're getting out of here, man. No. Jan. What? That's not what you're telling me? Jan. Oh. Did you just want to show me the view? Jan. Yeah. It's not bad. Have you noticed how beautiful the sky is around here? I think I might even miss it. Jan? What's so funny? Look at us. Here we are, light years away from home, and not a moment to stop and take in the wonders that surround us. Somewhere out there, our home is waiting for us. And believe me, it's got miracles in store for you. Jan, I'm telling you, it's gonna be something to see the earth with your eyes. For the very first time. With no prejudice. I almost envy you. Jan. Huh. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna see it with new eyes too.
You learned the joy of life. It's a cliche, but it's true. As we struggle with big problems, we forget to enjoy life's small pleasures. Tabula Rasa reminded you their value. Awesome. Let's go place that beacon. "30 seconds. I can do it.
Time to summon the rescue team. But they can't find out about my altars. What the hell should I do? I wish the technician were here. He'd probably have something to say. Maybe he'd say that I should stop coming to him with every problem. You got us in this mess, Jan. Figure it out for yourself. It's a simple task. Think. You're supposed to be the one who can do it. Quantum junk put its money on a simple builder. It must be because it appreciates simple solutions. Damn. I'm sounding like the miner. I need to get my shit together. Wait. The miner in me does have a point. I can't overthink this. It really could be simple. What if the reason it all started could also be the solution? Rapidium. Huh. That might actually be it. That's what the rescue team will care about most. If there's anything they're not taking off without, it's their precious cargo. Yeah. That's it. I'll have to find a way to use Rapidium to smuggle the altars back to Earth. The details are gonna need refining, but I'm sure the scientists can help me with that. For now, brainstorm over. Let's light up this beacon. What the hell is that? Ah, shit. Pretty sure this was not supposed to happen. Please. Can't anything be normal on this goddamn planet?
So, I have some bad news and some even worse news.
Does that mean you finally talked to someone on Earth about us?
Well, sort of, yes. It looks like they want me to keep you a secret from the rescue team. Smuggle you on board.
Oh. And for what reason, if I may ask?
Well, you have to realize that creating you wasn't exactly legal. It was a crime, in fact, and they just want to handle it properly. So that no one questions their right to Rapidium, I guess. But, I'm not sure we need to worry about that just yet, because that was the less bad news. The worst news is the rescue ship might end up not picking us up at all.
What?
I set up the beacon, but just as the light was going up in the air, suddenly something jammed it. As if there was, I don't know, an invisible barrier up in the sky.
Are you sure you activated the beacon correctly?
Yes, I'm sure. Trust me.
And the light got blocked by an invisible barrier. That's very strange.
Well, we need to do something about it. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been in vain, and we'll end up fried down here. It's not just about the beacon. If light can't get out, then a ship won't get in either.
Yes. Right. Let's stay cool. Give me a moment to study this thing.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I suppose in that case, the conversation about smuggling us on board should be postponed. I suggest we don't mention it to anyone just yet, so as not to cause unwanted agitation.
Right. One problem at a time, huh?
Yes. Let me research whatever this barrier is. First, you could use the time to look around the area, secure resources. We'll probably need them if we were to overcome yet another obstacle.
Sky's the limit. Research. Mission. Beacon blockade. There's a phone call.
Hello? Lena, is that you?
Yeah. It wasn't easy to convince them, but they let me through. One last time before you set off, I guess.
Right. How about that? It turns out it might be more difficult for the rescue ship to pick me up than anyone imagined.
What do you mean?
It's simple. I might not make it out of here, so... better time to have a heart-to-heart, huh?
You talked to Agatha?
Yeah, I finally met your boss.
Look, I feel bad about telling her. I know you're worried for their safety, but honestly, I'm more worried for yours. And I'm not sure it's right to lie to people who, well, your life depends on them.
You did the right thing. Don't beat yourself up.
So, let me get this straight. First, you ask for my help, something you've never done before. Then, you tell me it's okay when I made a decision without running it by you. This whole thing really did change you.
Yeah. I think you're right. I have changed. And I've been thinking about us.
Us. Jan, listen.
Just let me finish. Remember our first night together? When you came over to do that project with me?
I brought pizza, you had beer. And it was awkward at first. Then it was fun.
Just fun?
Yeah. Because that's really a lot.
I woke up with you sleeping on my arm as if it was the most natural thing to do. As if you'd somehow always been there, next to me, but I only just noticed it. That morning I swore to myself I would never, ever let you go. Well, I failed to keep that promise, and all this time, I hated myself for it. But now I know it's not the most important thing. It's not failing that's a problem. It's refusing to move on.
Failing, succeeding, you always looked at life that way. But sometimes things just happen, and they're neither good nor bad.
Yeah. I know that now, and I think I just want to thank you, you know? For every fucking glorious moment we had together. And for the less glorious ones, too. Because without them, without you, I would never be who I am today. And it seems that I am exactly who I need to be right now.
I know. And I also know that you're gonna make it. You'll get back home safely with Rapidium, and you'll be all right.
According to the quantum computer, the odds are on me. And there's one more thing I want you to know. Agatha said they don't intend to involve you in my trial. You and Dr. Paulson. So, he's not gonna get into any trouble for helping you out with those implants. Just so you know.
Really?
Yeah. It's all good for me, really.
Shit, that's actually, you know what? I think I need to go. I just, yeah, I better.
Lana? What's the matter?
She's gonna call back. In the meantime, let's sleep.
Lena?
Listen, we don't have much time. I had to find a different way to get through to you. The previous connection wasn't safe.
Not safe? What do you mean?
You said Agatha told you Vin Paulson wouldn't be held accountable for helping me with you. But I never told her he was helping me. We work in different departments, so even my team weren't aware. You were the only one who knew he was in on this. The only way Agatha could find out was if she was listening in.
Am. Do you think... I mean... What else did we talk about? Are you in trouble?
I don't know. But there's something you should know. The rescue team they're sending to get you out of there, they're an armed unit, special ops. Maybe it's because of the Rapidium. But maybe there are other reasons. You should be careful.
Military men. Wow. Still, I don't think Agatha trusts these guys. She told me to hide my altars from them. Smuggle them on board.
Smuggle them? That's strange. Unless... No.
Just say what you're thinking.
It might not be about what the rescue team knows, Jan. But about what your altars think. If they believe they're safe, hidden, in cryosleep, they'll simply be...
An easy kill. That's what you're saying.
Damn it, Agatha. I should have known she can't be trusted. I wish I could help you somehow.
Maybe you can, actually.
Really? Tell me.
Lucas. Maxwell's former assistant, the guy in STC. I know he got cut off, but I think they're underestimating him. So, let's assume for a moment that I do manage to get the rescue team to land safely. Maybe there's a way he could take control of the ship remotely. Steer it someplace safe, far away from Ally Corp.
What about the implants? They can be tracked. You know that, don't you?
True. Can't they be disabled somehow?
I guess I could cause a little breakdown in our medical system. They're not unusual, you know? Hardware crashes leading to loss of data.
Lana, you are the best.
Yeah, I know.
So, does that mean you'll try and contact Lucas?
I'll give it a shot, yeah. Why not?
Thank you, Lana. Really, really. Thank you.
Don't. Just make sure that ship can land and you get the hell out of there.
I'm working on it.
Good luck, then.
Refiner, park with bench.
We did it. We're going home. Yeah, wherever that is. An exciting, fresh start. As long as the corporation takes care of us, that is. But they should, right? I mean, we matter too. What if... I know you've been down lately. Anything I can do to make you feel better? Super kind of you, but I'll be fine. Don't worry. No, still, I'd love to help. Let's talk about something that puts a smile on your face. I like my comfort food, I guess. Nothing like a good old mac and cheese, you know? Only, I'm a terrible cook. Yes. Comfort food. The ultimate cure. Just thinking about it makes me feel better. And hungry. Yeah, we really are simple beasts. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Tabula. Love your hair and beard, dude. Oh, and you're reading. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's talk to technician. Assignments. You can start mining rubidium.
So, about your coming back. Yeah? You got something new? Actually, I talked to Lena, and I might have an idea how to keep the corporation away from you. Really? What is it? Well, if we hijacked the ship somehow and redirected it to a safe location far away from Allied Corp's radars, Lena said she could disable your implants so that you'd no longer be trackable. You'd be back on Earth, and you could be free. Free, huh? Right. There is one thing we'd have to take care of first, though. What's that? Well, while you were away, we discovered that there's a barrier in the sky, blocking the way for the rescue ship. I'd be lying if I said I couldn't use your help with it. It's a kind of, all hands on deck situation. So that's what the Karen shit was all about, huh? You know how it is. One hand washes the other. Yeah. I guess neither of us was ever an idealist. At least we can be honest about that. Fine. We'll do it. We'll help you. Yeah? Seriously? Yeah. What are we waiting for?
Energy gates inversion complete. So then you can do this after the beacon. And now everyone's back. Look at this. And everyone's happy.
Looks like I'm done.
How does it feel to be back? First observations? The scientists swiped my reading lamp, and there's a hell of a mess in the toolbox. I think Tabula Rasa had something to do with it. But on the upside, the base hasn't fallen apart. So, not so bad. Yeah, you're delighted to be back. So, the prodigal sons are back.
Good. All hands on deck. I hope you're planning on maximizing their potential. By which I mean,
I'll make them work hard. Don't worry.
Party in the kitchen.
it's good to have you back.
I missed your ugly face too. Happy to be back in the base?
Oh, you bet. I don't know if the technician told you, but the recycler in that tour vehicle got jammed. We were heading for a nasty time. That Tabula Rasa dude's a little weird, though.
Assignments. Workshop. Worker. Maintenance. Technician. Kitchen. Refiner.
So, how does it feel to be back? It's a relief. Just stick to your word, please. Make sure we don't fall into the hands of the corporation. Hey man, look what I found. Huh. Would you look at that? My Boy Scout badge. The Fierce Ocelots. Oh, your badge, huh? I didn't even remember taking it with me. It was just pinned to one of my old t-shirts. Well, you kept it. That means something. I bet it means more to you. Here, take it. Thanks. Look, we haven't really had the chance to talk about what happened. Go ahead. I wanted to thank you for fighting so hard to bring us back. Back where we belong. I gotta tell you, when I was out there, it wasn't the fear of dying that bothered me the most. It was that feeling of being cut off from some important part of me. I owe you an apology. Steered clear of the corporation, after all. You were right about how evil they are. Yeah. But it was a mistake to separate. I can see that now. I used to think that being implacable was the quality of a true leader. But now, I'm not so sure I know what it means to be a leader anymore. A real leader keeps his people together. Even if it means risking failure. At least they'll fail together. Well, I wish things were simpler. Like in our Boy Scout days. I have to confess something to you. Something I wasn't ready to absorb until... Well, now. When we talked before, you were right about a lot of things. About that demonstration I organized. Why I really pushed for it to happen. I was blinded, and I crossed a line I shouldn't have crossed because I was so fucking scared of losing the respect of the people. Their love. You want to know the real reason I never left with Ben like the refiner did? Tell me. Because his affection wasn't enough for me. I was hungry for more. I wanted to be cherished by the masses. It was all about my ego. I faced my own ego too, you know. It was tough, but I needed it. Well, weird as it is, this journey with you made me realize one thing. All this time, I got so carried away with fighting for the values I cared for that I lost sight of what they really meant. Loyalty, togetherness. I forgot that if your comrade gets in the line of fire, your job is to pull him back and not let him die for your victory. Because when you start thinking that a victory can belong to someone, that means you become just like them. Your enemies. And you know the craziest thing? If you'd never woken me up here on this mission, I'd never have to go back to all that. But then again, I'd always remain unaware of my mistake. Because breaking up a team is something a fierce ocelot would never do. Thank you for keeping this, Jan. Thank you for reminding me who I really am and what really matters to me. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Is that my Crooked Testers t-shirt? Mm-hmm. Still a damn good band. Oh, man. I remember the wild party we threw after they won that lawsuit against their record label. A beautiful demonstration of strength derived from unity.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Maintenance. Sure. Refiner fainted in the refinery after inhaling toxic fumes.
What's going on? I'm dizzy.
Wait for news about Lucas.
So, the team's back together. You did a good job fighting for them like that. We have better enemies than ourselves. Although, I might change that opinion if the technician keeps leaving his dirty laundry all over the place.
Are you all right? What happened in the refinery?
I wish I knew. I blacked out. I think there was a leak and I inhaled toxic fumes.
You blacked out? You need some time to get better?
A few minutes are more than enough, thanks.
Botanist in the machinery.
Everything okay? You getting along with our group of desert wanderers all right?
Yeah. I think they understood their mistake. I won't rub it in. What matters is we're all back together. Blood is thicker than water, huh?
Okay, refiner needs to go to infirmary. Production. Kitchen. Let's have uphold of 10. 10. Greenhouse. Uphold of 30 for now. And that's gonna be it. Now I'm waiting for scientist to finish that.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Kitchen. Sure thing.
Am I needed there?
Greenhouse, no. Botanist can go to greenhouse. You miner can go get some metals. Here, I'll plant you an outpost.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
No. Because miner will do it. But if you really want, you can take minerals. Or let's have 10 repair kits, 7 batteries. No, let's make it 10. Yeah. There we go. So you can still work on that. Then I'll send you to Mineral Outpost. In the meantime, I'll check this. Ask me something only I would know. One of the two identical Peters is an imposter. Time to come up with some smart questions. Secret message from Earth. This movie was not approved by Ally Corp.
Awesome. Another movie.
We're gonna watch more movies! And now even Tabula is gonna watch. How cool is that? And honestly, I have nothing else to do. So I guess I'll go mine something. Or blast some anomalies. There's a phone call.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Sure.
Lucas, you got through again.
Your wife. She asked me to call you, said you were having second thoughts about trusting Agatha. Why the hell did you let them know? You should have listened to me and Maxwell.
Yeah. I know, I regret it now. But what's done is done, and I need your help.
Are you kidding me? I told you I'm finished. Cut off, no good. I thought we were... I never expected you to backstab us like that. Maxwell, he's lost everything.
Did you know what happened to his patients?
What do you mean?
I mean that Maxwell wasn't honest with me about what was really going on in Project Ela. I know about the patient who ripped himself apart because of multiple mine record overwrites. And all the other patients who self-harmed continuously, but Maxwell never informed anybody. I know the real reason the corporation killed your project. Don't tell me you weren't aware of that. Lucas?
That's just bullshit. Plain bullshit. Nothing like that ever happened.
Really? You didn't know? That would mean Maxwell doesn't trust you that much. But if you could look me in the eye right now, would you swear that not a single person got harmed in those experiments? Especially after you told me how much that project meant for Maxwell personally. Would you swear on your life, Lucas?
Well, there were some rumors at one point that a patient that he was, well, a little unstable and he might have... But at his family's request, we buried his data. That's what Maxwell said.
Did you bury any more data?
What? No, what are you talking about? Look, we were working with mentally disturbed people. Accidents happen. But Maxwell was just trying to help them.
Look, I believe his motives are pure and he really wants to undo the damage he's inflicted, but don't you think he's lost the way?
Well, whatever he was doing, you've put an end to it. Now don't blame me for being scared of Agatha and her gang.
Then help me save my alters from them.
Why should I do that?
Because you're a good person. You're not just Maxwell's guy. You have a heart of your own. Didn't Grandma tell you to always follow your heart or something like that?
Absolutely not. She always told me to be rational. Shit, Jan. Okay, just tell me what you're thinking.
Well, you're a QC navigator, and I'm guessing it would be a piece of cake for you to take control of the rescue ship and dispatch us somewhere else. Somewhere no one would find us.
Wait, what are you talking about, Jan? Hijacking a ship full of rubidium? And you've really lost your mind.
You know what I'm thinking? That you want to do it. Put a spoke in the corporation's wheel.
I don't know, Jan. This is all very confusing. I'm already in all sorts of trouble. I need to think this over, okay? I'm not sure about what part I would have to play in all this. I guess I'm not used to playing a significant part in anything.
Sure, Lucas. Think it over. Just remember I'm a little pressed for time here.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, lend me your ear. There's something I want to share.
Sure thing.
What's on your mind? Honestly, same thing over and over. I can't wrap my head around how real my memories are. I mean, the state of the world, Ben working on that platform, everything's the same. Except, I'm not in it. You will be, soon enough. We just need to give it all we've got on this last stretch. Yeah, that sounds almost like a dream ending to a fairy tale. Except one thing that worries me. That accident that killed Ben. What about it? Well, what if it's not just fiction, you know? I mean, he's working for the same company with the same people using the same equipment, and believe me, nobody puts safety first out there. So it got me thinking that if nothing bad has happened by now, maybe that doesn't mean it never will. But only that it hasn't happened yet. Okay. In that case, I guess we'd better hurry up and get back in time to warn him, right? And what if that turns out to be too late? No. I won't stand by and wait for his death a second time. I'll never forget how I felt afterwards. asking myself why I never acted when there was still time. Why I never reported anything. Why didn't you? I was afraid I'd be out of work. Besides, we never thought it was anything serious. Never thought it could lead to, you know. I see. You're haunted by guilt. It must have given you hell. I don't know. I think I just never let myself grieve properly. Pretending to accept reality when actually I was living in denial. I suppressed so much. Running away from problems time after time. Only to end up here and suddenly ask myself, what if I've been given a second chance? A second chance? For what? For saving Ben. And how do you want to do that? Listen to this. I have an idea. That guy who helped you find Ben. Oh, Lucas, no, forget it. We just got him fired. Well, how about your wife? Maybe she could help. Send an anonymous tip-off about all the bad shit that's surely still going on down there. She won't be risking anything. If it turns out not to be true, then that's fine. They'll pass the inspection and carry on doing what they were doing. But if something is wrong, she'll help save not only Ben, but many other lives. Don't tell me that doesn't matter. Oh, what the hell? Okay. I'll try and talk to Lena. Boy, is she gonna love me for it. Thanks, man. Thanks for doing this for me.
Research finished.
Amy, I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Saving Ben.
Jan, what's the matter? Did something happen?
Not yet, but it could happen. That's why I'm calling.
What are you talking about?
Saving lives on an offshore oil rig.
What do you mean?
It's a long story, but I know for sure that it's not being run properly, and one fatal accident already happened there in my alternate life.
Okay. Okay, this is confusing. Can you walk me through it?
Well, it seems that if I'd stayed abroad at some point in my life, I could have ended up on an oil rig, like my alter, the refiner.
And?
He experienced a pretty bad accident there. Many people died. We carried out a little research, and crazy as it sounds, there's a big chance that accident may happen again.
Really? How's that?
We established that the same people worked there, just like my alter remembers it. His friend, Ben Harris, he exists in real life. We think many lives can be saved.
That's extraordinary. But lately, that's nothing new, right? What exactly would you have me do?
Well, you could simply tip off the right people about the working conditions down there. Anonymously, of course. Just point their attention.
You mean report a company that I have absolutely no knowledge of and accuse them of wrongdoing that I have no clue about, based on testimony from a simulation of your alternative life. Wow, I mean, hell, that sounds so normal.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's why you're the only one I can ask. I don't expect you to believe it'll work, but just
please try and do it for me. It will mean a lot.
Okay, fine. It's by far the most ridiculous thing anyone's ever asked of me, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Lena. I knew I could count on you.
I'll get back to you.
Did you manage to find out more about the barrier?
I'm afraid I don't have good news. For a moment, I was hoping we could redirect the ship to another area, but it seems that won't be possible. What we've called the barrier is, in fact, a strong force-filled layer of interlapping distortions. A sort of prism entanglement.
So it's yet another anomaly. Okay, we have ways to deal with them, right? Do you know where it stems from?
You see, that's the problem. It seems to be everywhere. Covering the entire surface like a dome, or a layer of the atmosphere.
Wait, what? No, but are you trying to tell me it was here when I landed?
It must have been here the whole time, looming above us, invisible to the human eye. Fascinating. So was it the cause of your ship's malfunction? It could have been, yes.
Damn, that's incredible. It almost sounds like the planet wanted all this to happen. Me landing here, all on my own. Oh, it makes my head spin.
Planets are inanimate objects, Jan. They don't want things. You may have been saved by the QC prediction system, but thinking of all this as some kind of intricate plan would be arrogant even for my standards. I believe the nature of this gigantic prism distortion needs to be studied more.
But how? We can't fly.
Right. But we've made fragmentary observations on the surface, and I think we can still learn more. I've located 3 areas with particularly strong interference characteristics that match the electromagnetic fluctuations typical for this kind of distortion. They should be marked on your map. I want you to take a closer look at them and bring me more data.
Optional task. Wait for a call. These are 3 locations. But you know what? Boys. My brothers. Let's have some fun. We have 3 new movies. Aliens have finally responded. And there it is. Oh, look, even Tabula is smiling. He even commented during the movie. They're back, nice. I watched the movie, it was fun. It was nice to sit in a park. Awesome. Now it's time to sleep. Wait, Miner has something to say.
You wanted to talk about something?
Yeah, thanks for checking up on me. I know you're dealing with a lot.
Yeah, so, why don't you cut to the chase already?
Sure, yeah, it's not that easy to say. I'm not used to doing so much thinking as I've been doing lately.
You really needed to sort some things out for yourself.
You helped me a heap with that. All I wanted to do was punish myself with all that extra work. I've wasted so much time. not doing a single damn thing for myself. And now, who knows what's gonna happen to me? What if this is it? This is all the time I had. I see. You're afraid you're gonna die. Yeah. No use pretending. I'm scared as shit. But I can take it. I don't need you to cry over me. So, what's your request? Well, remember our art teacher at school and how he taught us to carve in wood? I guess I might. Not really? Well, I do. We were really good at doing it. The best in class. But what matters more, we loved doing it. I loved doing it, just for myself. After I lost my hand, I started remembering it, obsessing over it even. Of all the things I wouldn't be able to do, that one stuck in my head like a fucking nail. It's normal. You were grieving. I was miserable as sin. And then when you gave me that new arm up here, you'd think going back to something that made me happy would be obvious, right? Wrong. I wasn't interested in enjoying myself. Well, now I want to change that. You want to do something just for yourself. I get that. In a way, yeah. But there's something else. It's way more important. Oh. A secret project? I really don't want to talk about it right now, okay? And where the hell are you gonna get wood? Well, you seen those tree-like structures in this region? They ain't made of wood, but they sure behave very much like it. I already did a test or two. They're harder, tougher, but so am I, right? You want to carve that? If you happen to run into some loose pieces of that rock, yeah, I could give it a try. Of course, I'm gonna need a set of chisels, too. Okay. I'll keep your request in mind and see what I can do. Thanks, man. But you're gonna have to tell me what that secret project's about. Yeah, we'll see.
Craft a chisel. Look for the unusually colored rocks growing out of the giant tree structures. Production. Only 5 metals. And with that, it's time to sleep. Day 70. There's a phone call. And a storm in 5 hours.
Lena?
Hey. So, I did it. I sent the tip off about your oil rig from an anonymous account.
And?
Well, guess what? They asked me for details. And of course, I couldn't give them any, so they were polite but not impressed. They didn't take me seriously, which was expected.
Yeah, it wasn't a great plan, was it? Thanks for trying, though.
It's not the end, Jan.
It's not?
I thought that if I don't have the information they need, maybe I could reach out to someone who does. So I contacted Ben Harris.
You didn't.
I did. I was expecting him to be suspicious or hostile, even, at a stranger calling him out of the blue. But he was a really friendly guy.
So I've heard.
Yeah, He was a little confused when I didn't want to introduce myself, but I got to the point quickly.
Do you think it worked?
I have no idea. But he didn't write it off. Looks like he was considering speaking out earlier. He just needed a little push from the outside. Whatever happens now, I guess it's done. Your alternate life path just interfered with reality.
There's quantum mechanics for you.
Don't tell me you're planning on picking up your scientific career.
Who knows? I've got potential.
Of course you do. And it looks like I'm not that bad at doing crazy stuff.
I won't argue with that.
Yeah, right. Anyway, you'd better get back to your preparations. You don't have much time left.
I know, but it was worth it. Thank you. So, I have news. We just might have managed to help Ben avoid an accident. What? Seriously? How? Tell me. Easy, easy. It's not the end of the road yet, but it looks like the seed has been sown. Lena didn't have much luck with the anonymous tip-off, but she managed to contact Ben himself. He's willing to consider whistleblowing any problems with safety on the rig. And, she said he was a nice guy. Huh. Sounds like Ben. Wow. Did we just hack reality? Yeah. It's amazing. Looks like anything is possible if you just put your heart into it. I always knew that, and I'm glad I could prove it to you. So, what are you gonna do when you get back to Earth? I haven't thought of that yet. I'm trying hard to focus on getting there in one piece. But after what you just told me, I'm hopeful for what's to come. You still remember that it wouldn't be a good idea to reach out to Ben, right? I know the thought of me doing that scares the shit out of you. And maybe it scares me too. I don't know what I'd do given the chance, but I do know one thing. If someone is meant for you, sooner or later, life will bring you together. Even if the rules of physics tell you it's impossible. If you put it that way, I won't stand in the way of love. That's because you understand it. You know what it means to love somebody, and the fact that for you it was someone else, Lena, only means that we're separate individuals. That with every decision we make in life, we become a different person. I guess we do. Thank you for taking me on this journey. For making me see that I'm a person in my own right, and that it's only up to me which path I choose next.
Production. Chisel goes to the top. And I'm going out. Would like rock requested by miner.
This could be the weird rock mentioned by the miner. I should take it back to him. So, definitely something unusual here. Like a giant horizontal branch reaching somewhere. Good.
Let me analyze the data properly. This location looks like some kind of root system. I'm getting some quite extraordinary readings from there. I've got a sort of trunk-like structure growing upward. Upward, you say? Yes. I think I know how we could use that information. I think I'm starting to see something here. I know what you mean. They seem connected. Come back to the base and we'll talk more. Come and find me when you have a moment.
Storm in 40 minutes.
So, what do you make of the data we collected?
Interesting. Very interesting. The three fragments of the integral apparently form a single structure.
Right. Yeah, it almost looked like it could be part of a gigantic tree of some sort.
A huge vertical framework on a proximity plane. It could be our way up.
A way up? How do you mean? For what?
Reaching the barrier and destroying it.
But I don't understand. It's not even there, physically.
And that is exactly the issue we will have to solve. What would you say if I told you we should look for a way to materialize that structure?
A way to materialize the integral? Knowing you, I'm pretty sure you already have one.
Of course I don't. It's not that simple, Jan. But I do have an initial plan. Based on all the data we've collected so far, I think I came up with a way to disintegrate this barrier. fragmentize the prism entanglement. But it can't be done from down here. You're going to have to reach for the sky, and that structure seems to be the best way to get there.
But is that even possible? To make it physically accessible?
What if I told you Professor Frankov believed it was possible?
Really? Tell me more.
You see, Frankov devised a theoretical experiment in which he proved that if an electromagnetic field was powerful enough, it could pull a proximity plane closer to us. The force field would have to be extremely strong and the object no larger than a grain of sand. But according to his calculations, it could physically materialize.
Well, we're gonna need more than a grain of sand.
Don't forget, we have something that Frankov didn't. Rubidium.
Oh. That's bold.
Bold, dangerous, and necessary.
So you really think you can do it?
I know it sounds impossible, but if we pull this off, there's so much more to gain than just our survival.
A scientific breakthrough.
And we can play a leading role in it.
What do you want me to do?
The fragmenting device I told you about, I've drawn up a raw design for you to start building it. And I'll set to work on reconstructing Frankov's theory and finding a way to materialize that structure for us. It is possible. I simply know it.
Production. There it is. I can make it right now. 2 hours after the chisel. And now I just...
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Kitchen? Sure. But let's be real. You're gonna be needed in the maintenance. I'll do the kitchen. To spend some time.
Our workplace is damaged. Should I work on this while you're scheduling repairs?
Sure. Oh. Oh well. So who's repairing the technician? Then it's all good. Research mission. You're gonna work on that first, and then you're gonna work on shield. Unlocks a powerful module that can be used to materialize a proximity plane. I was just checking out that gym. Let's see, altars. Refiner. How about we have some fun while you're injured?
Oh, yeah. Yes!
talking.
Oops. Happens.
Now we're talking.
Nice one, man. I definitely need to practice.
Botanist?
Almost. How? Almost. Nice. Almost. Yes. There we go. Huh. Did you see that? I'm a bit rusty. Let's try.
Now, how about we watch a movie? Ask me something only I would know.
Freeze! Both of you! Trust me, Greg. You gotta take him out. No, it's me, man. Trust me, I'm the real me.
How can I tell?
Just ask me something that you know the real me would know.
What's your name? Your full name?
Peter Randolph Thompson.
Wait, your middle name's Randolph?
Yes. Okay, you gotta ask something that you would also know.
Right. Where did we first meet?
On the train, seat 7B. And then 2 stops later, we figured out that there was a bomb in car 6, right? And then we dismantled the bomb by figuring out that the conductor was embezzling money.
That could have been in my file. How old are you?
34.
Shoot, that could be in your file.
Do you mind? I'm sitting here too.
Okay.
Watch
How many
it.
fingers am I holding up behind my back?
Come on, that's not fair for either of us. Yeah, that's not helpful at all.
This is really hard. I feel really put on the spot right now to come up with good questions. If you won the lottery, what would you spend it on?
Is that a conversation we had? It's not one that I remember.
No, but I feel like I'd have a good idea what you would say.
So it's just like a fresh hypothetical? I guess I'd buy a new house for my mom.
Ha! Caught you, fake Pete. I feel like you would say new Ferrari.
No, a Ferrari would depreciate in value too quickly. House for mom's a good answer. Thank you.
Don't help him. You should want me to catch him in a discrepancy.
That's just a bad question. That's not even a discrepancy. I don't want to win by cheating. I want to win because I like prove to you that I'm the real me. That's how I'd want to do it too. Yeah, makes sense, right? It was just like uncanny. Like even the hair's the same. Did they do the stain on your jacket? Yeah.
Shut up, two Pete's. Quick, what's your favorite M&M color?
Red, blue.
Mine's green. What does that tell us? Okay, let's try this. We've worked together for years, right? So what are some of my weaknesses as a partner?
On the spot thinking. Quick problem solving.
And some strengths?
You're very, wow. Just ask about a concrete thing, not like an opinion or future planning.
Sorry, it's a heavy piece of machinery. It just kind of tires my arm out.
Ask about a fact that you and I both know.
How many states are there in the United States of America?
And that everyone else wouldn't also immediately know.
This is really hard. I can't think of anything, okay? Well, what if you ask me questions? Yeah, you ask me something that you think only I would know, and then you give your answer, and we see if they match.
Okay, what drink did we share at the ambassador's wedding?
Don't remember.
What's the entry code to our safe house?
No idea.
Okay, well, so now I'm questioning if you're even the real Greg.
I'm the real Greg. I'm just a little bad at retaining trivia, I'm realizing right now.
The code to our safe house is not trivia, dude.
Yeah, but it's just still, you get it.
Wait, no, he's right. It's not. That's not trivia. He's not asking you that because he knows he can prove that he knows it. He's asking you that in hopes that you yourself will reveal it. Because that's the piece of information that his team is after. That's the imposter Pete. Oh, thank God.
What?
How'd you know?
Yeah.
Anyone who's worked with me for years would know I'd have an impossible task tracking that logic. I got lost immediately.
Good one.
You haven't changed a bit, Greg.
Damn it.
Imposter! I have changed a bit. Went through that whole yoga phase.
Watching.
Used to be a bit of a cusser. Clean that up. Wait, I only get one round of guessing? Doesn't seem fair. Would have asked better questions if I knew that. But, yeah, okay. Yeah. Bless you.
And I'm gonna sleep. I'll watch the next movie some other day. Sun is getting closer. New interral vein appeared on the planet's surface.
I've got your carving materials and chisels set. So, what's the story? What are you gonna be making exactly? Okay, man, this is gonna sound really corny, but, oh, what the hell? I wanna remake myself. Whoa, with a chisel? Of course not. What's wrong with you? Never heard of a fucking metaphor? The story of that Ahab dude made me realize I was going nowhere. Then, when I got back to the base, I saw that funny fellow we wanted to sacrifice. Tabula rasa, a clean slate. A guy who's one of us, but without all of that shit we went through. Just look at how fucking happy he is. Yeah. Ignorance is bliss. Exactly. And not only that, he can be anything. And looking at him, I realized that maybe so can I. I just need to dig deeper into whatever's making me so uptight. Maybe when I'm back on Earth and somehow nobody decides my dead body's worth more than my life, I'll find someone I can talk to. But for now, I just wanted to feel that excitement again. That feeling when I held a piece of wood in my hand and a chisel in the other, and I knew it was up to me what it would look like. And damn well only up to me. Wow. Sounds like you're a new man already. Trust me, I'm only getting started. See, here's a suggestion. Let's get us out of this mess first, then you can pour all the saccharin you want over me. Fair point. Let's go.
That's awesome. All of this seems fine. Refinery is fine as well. So he can refine some metals. Scientist in the lab. So while they are doing their stuff, I'm gonna go get that vein. One sample. I'll use it on shield module 2. Now what I'm gonna do is run around the map, double check if I missed something, blast some anomalies, and then I'll see what I'm going to do. I want to have someone mine minerals, and then back to exploring.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Sure. Okay, I'm done exploring, and researcher finished. is mission research. So now I can build it. There it is. Look how everyone is motivated.
What the hell is this thing?
A custom-built rubidium-infused electromagnetic field generator. Normally, electromagnetic waves operate on a limited frequency spectrum. But with the extreme nature of rubidium particles, the possibilities become infinite. The frequency spectrum can be stretched so that our waves will be able to penetrate all potential landscapes and disturb their magnetic fields. In effect, pulling the proximity plane towards us, just like a magnet.
Really? It's that simple?
I prefer the word elegant, provided it works as expected. It would be much more reasonable to test this theory in a safer environment before putting it to such extreme use.
Are you kidding me, man? Your numbers don't need testing. We're ready to go.
I appreciate your trust. But you need to know that we are treading on thin ice here. Once activated, the module will start emitting an extremely powerful electromagnetic field affecting not only the outside world, but also inside the base. The effects are hard to predict, but it can be everything from instruments malfunctioning to the entire base being annihilated within minutes.
Sounds encouraging.
Once we turn this thing on and the internal structure materializes, you will need to act quickly. Climb it as fast as you can, penetrate the prism entanglement, place the fragmenting device there, and press start. While you're up there, the rest of us will be fighting to keep the base in one piece. And if there's anything I can tell you for sure, it's that we will not be able to hold the fort for long.
So, I only get one shot.
Exactly. That's why it's vital that we have all hands on deck.
I think we have everyone we need.
It will have to be flawlessly prepared. Battery packs, robust radiation protection, abundant repair kits on stock. There will be no time to resupply, no way for you to come back to the base mid-mission. And no time for the rest of us to take care of anything other than protecting the base from falling apart.
And here I was, thinking you'd give me a pep talk.
Well, you're getting cold facts instead. Here's one crucial point. It will be wisest to start in the morning. You don't know how long it will take you to get up there, and the last thing you'd want to encounter is night radiation on top of that structure.
What if you can't hold it up for as long as I need, and the whole thing dematerializes while I'm up there?
Like I said, you'll need to be fast, and we'll need to be strong.
Right.
When you're ready to start, go to the foot of the structure and call me on the radio. On your signal, I'll activate this beast, and we'll see what kind of hell we've unleashed.
Sounds good. You should prepare for the task. Make sure your altars have everything they need to secure the base from collapsing. And you have enough stuff. What time is it? We can watch movie some other night. Let's sleep and do this. Day 72. Let's do this main quest. My storage is Almost full. Not anymore. Once you turn on the materializer, you won't be able to return to base, build outposts, use fast travel, or any infrastructure until you install the fragmenting device. Destroying the barrier might take hours. Are you sure you want to continue?
All right, I'm ready. Let's get this party started.
It's not looking good down here. The base is under extreme pressure.
Damn it, comms room is down. Don't worry, I've got it. Good thing you're on board, brother. Fuck! The workshop's dead.
Get it up and running. We need more repair kits ASAP. We have a surge of electrostatic discharges. Instruments are unstable, but your battery might actually profit from that anomaly.
Help anyone? There's something seriously wrong with the gravity in here. Things are fucking flying around.
This looks so good.
Looks like we have a short circuit in the research lab. And I will need to contain it.
No, I'll go. You. Okay, you take care of it.
Damn it! Prism anomaly. me down. I need to press on.
Team, we got a dire situation here. Expect critical infrastructure to go apeshit. But I'm on it. No, we're not gonna hold on for much longer. Get up there and destroy that son of a bitch.
Almost there. What? Oh, come on. Not more anomalies.
Greenhouse is flooded. Where's that damn water coming from? Not good. We have a heavy leakage in the cooling system. Damn it, I'm in the womb. This place is falling apart. Hang on, I'm on my way. Shit. The elevator's stuck. The materializer, it's gonna give in. Launch the device, quick.
Yes, I made it. Here goes.
Get the hell out of there! It's going to disintegrate! You need to get down now!
Fuck it. No other way down. Holy shit! Okay. Talk about a close shave. Okay. Let's see how things are going back at the crib.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome
Cheers.
back. We did quite well, don't you think?
Man, we played it like a well-conducted
Exciting that we're gonna start from
Quite a
scratch.
show, man.
On Earth, I mean.
That was awesome. Gather your altars in the kitchen in the morning. Well, before I do that, how about... I mean, they're already celebrating. And watching Frostpunk. So let's watch Secret Message from Earth.
Podstawówki tam miałam cheaty właśnie do GTA, do Simsów. Musimy Motherloadu dodać jeszcze.
O,
Dobrze, że już mamy same śmieszne bagi.
bardzo wesoły.
Uważaj. Nie oglądaj się.
W tej kapsule, co umiera.
To jest załoga, która zmarła w kapsułach.
Analizowałem sobie nagrania.
Fuck me.
Mam rewkę. Do animacji oczu.
Będzie sequel?
Może?
Muli.
This is Boris. Hello.
Hello.
What is your favorite video game genre or genre combination?
RPG.
RPGs with adventure.
Souls-like games?
RPGs.
JRPGs? It's a whole variety. I don't have a preference. Whatever is interesting. I think I'm going to go for immersive sims.
I don't have a favorite type.
RPGs.
First-person shooters, FPS. I like to shoot people.
RPGs. RPGs, definitely.
Tomek loves RPGs and Souls-like.
Screensaver.
Alright.
The age of digitalism, networks, and super strong computers. Here we have a designer that is embracing the analog way of working.
Actually, it's a level designer, so it makes less sense.
What are you working on?
I am analyzing the gameplay and judging why the people are not following my beautiful levels. And the people, everybody is going there with the anomalies. No one is taking the path up that is totally safe. And everybody is dying there. I don't know why.
This is Tomek. Hello, Tomek.
Hi.
What's your life decision that you thought about the most?
I thought about getting married. Is this a good decision or not? But it was very good decision. Quitting my studies.
Left my job and quit my relationship, moved to the Warsaw and start to work on the altars.
Should I leave my hometown?
What I should eat today?
It's coming to Poland and start working here.
I've got such a blackout in front of the camera.
Yeah, this happens a lot. No worry, we're gonna cut this.
Moved to Poland, decided to try game dev. It was very hard, but now I'm here.
Giving up on my ex. Leaving the university and moving to Warsaw to start a career in game dev.
Oh god. Skip that one.
Siema! Kogo tutaj przywiało? W jakim celu tutaj przybyłeś dzisiaj?
Dzisiaj na ogrywki artesowe i na imprezę, tak, naszą letnią, coroczną imprezę bitową.
Jarasz się na dzisiejszy dzień, na imprę i na embargo zniesione i w ogóle na ogrywkę?
No tak. Ja się bardzo.
Jak tam? Jesteś podekscytowany na dzisiejszy dzionek?
Czemu miałbym być?
No nie wiem, ogrywki, embarga, imprezy, coś tam, może chociaż jedna z tych rzeczy cię interesuje.
A na kogo kochasz? Bo to jest po prostu inteligentny, bo ma cel, ma wizję i konsekwentnie do niej dąży. To jest zdecydowanie intelektualiści z wizją.
Halina? To w sumie jest taka dobra mordka, po prostu można kind of polegać.
Nie no, moje oczywiście do animowania ulubione to Botanist. To po prostu on cały czas płacze.
Ta praca jest samą przyjemnością, a żeby w życiu odnosić przyjemności, to należy się nie skupiać na wyborach, tylko iść z prądem, tak jak świat nas kieruje. Go with the flow. Dzięki temu zostaniesz QA.
Kurde.
What are you working on in The Alters?
I'm a game writer.
Right. And what do you do exactly?
I write all the weird words that Jan and his alters are saying.
Kurde.
Zajebiste.
Słagin.
Czekaj, ale to jeszcze się zapnij i zablokuj się w kolajderze. Nie,
Wyklipuj. Musisz teraz przez
w krześle się robi.
windą wylecieć z budynku.
Ej, tak ci siadają. Zatapiają się.
Tak, już z nich nie wstałem.
To jest
żabki. What's your role in the project?
I am a senior technical artist. I double as VFX artist.
He's lying, he's a sorcerer. He's doing his dark sorcery with the shaders. He's the only person who understands what's going on in there.
It's the Japanese translation.
The Japanese.
Tell her about the crunch.
Yeah, so here's crunch, but in Japanese it means long hour forced labor. So it sounds like in a concentration camp. Because we don't have such a word, crunch, because we are crunching all the time. We don't recognize it.
It's just work.
Yeah,
It's just work. We can put like one is work and the other one is European work. And it's when they are not, when they are working just 8 hours.
Yeah.
No, dobra. Czekaj, bo jesteśmy...
Zachowuj się naturalnie.
Bardzo lubię, kiedy masz sprawy do mnie.
Do you have any message for the players?
Please feel the agony of the game and the joy as well.
Don't mess up your save files, guys.
Guys, please listen to our game and play with the best possible headphones.
Never buy golden shotguns.
Get good. Get good or better.
Make sure you have a great time playing.
Take it easy and call your friends.
United States government used public funds to fund underground bunkers full of cheese.
There we go.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Workshop. Sure. You know, nobody's gonna do this.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Sure. Gonna wait for this to go down. And why not build another Rapidia mark?
You gotta hold the chisel in your right hand. Yeah, like that. Then use your left hand to guide it. Jan. Of course you got this. Just, be careful, okay? Left hand on the blade, not in front of it.
That is so cool. So cool. Let's sleep.